Hey, what's going on? If you want to get a complete system that makes melting fat easy and is 100% automated, then I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of your page right now. YouTube doesn't let me make that link clickable, so you're actually gonna have to type it into your browser, or I also put the copy of the link in the description, so you can click on that or type it into your browser. All right. For now, enjoy the video, and after you're done with this video, make sure to go to that link to get a complete fat melting system.
Foods like that, and these are very important to remember. Down below, we're going to give you a big list of them. But some of the foods, like whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, quinoa. It's like a little grain. You can get that at a lot of your local food
How do you
stores.
pronounce that?
Quinoa. Yeah, he always makes fun of me. I don't say it right. And barley, things like that. Wheat berries.
Sweet potatoes are really good. It's my favorite ones.
Sweet potato is very good. All those things are awesome, and it's just about making those little changes. For example, instead of eating that white bread sandwich, you just change it to wheat, and now you're going to have a lot smoother day, a lot smoother energy. And this is also very important for athletes or anything that you have to do athletic. People think sometimes you want to take a big spoonful of honey right before you compete, and all it does is give you that first 5 seconds high followed by an immediate drop. You want to have, our complex carbohydrates that are going to get you up on the energy and stay there, so we can compete at a high level all the time. So, for me, for example, I have to make sure that I'm always eating these complex carbs, especially when I'm going to have a hard training session the next day or that day, so I can keep my energy and feel good throughout the whole day and never have that drop, before, during, or after practice or competition.
Yeah, so really being able to keep your carbs pretty low, it's going to allow you to use fat for fuel.
Exactly, yeah.
So we don't want to keep them too low to the point where your body still needs a good amount of carbs and for all kinds of things, especially high quality carbs. But we want to get your body in a state of ketosis, and we already have systems in this program.
Yeah, so can you explain ketosis?
So ketosis is just when your body starts using fat for fuel, right? When there's no more carbs in your body, there's no more glycogen in your muscle. Glycogen is energy stored in your muscles. When there's no more glycogen and there's no more carbs, your body starts using your stored fat for energy, and that's called ketosis. And during the program, you've already gone through the videos where we recommend doing the 12-hour rule, which is, a little recap, is 12 hours from dinner to breakfast. So if you eat dinner at 10 p.m., you don't have breakfast till 10 a.m. So it's just 12-hour gap between dinner and breakfast. And then we also recommended that morning walk first thing while you're still in that fast, so that you use your stored fat for energy instead of any carbs throughout the day. From that morning walk, when you're fasting, you can literally burn more fat than if you have a big meal and then go run 18 miles full intensity at the gym.
And if you notice, we're slowly accumulating all these little things, our nighttime ritual, our morning ritual, and our eating ritual, 3 meals, 3 snacks, and now we're focusing on eating even more on how to eat. And all these little things are adding up, and we're getting closer and closer, and we're burning more and more fat every day till we get to the point where we don't need to burn any more fat, and we're lean and mean, and we have that automatic six-pack where you're not even thinking about it, you're just eating properly, and all these things that we're doing accumulating to stopping us from eating, like gaining fat.
Exactly. And one cool metaphor that I like to think about carbs is, some people think like you should be in ketosis all the time. Some people don't think ketosis is such a good idea. The way we want to think about this is a hybrid car, right? So a hybrid car uses either energy from the battery, stored energy, or gas, right? So I look at gas kind of like sugars, like carbs, where it's used up quickly and you can go a lot faster in the car. But the stored energy, and it's kind of like being in ketosis when you're using energy from the battery. So during this program, we want you to be in both. And when you're doing the 12-hour rule, that fast, and you're doing that morning walk, you're going to be in ketosis. You're going to be using energy, your stored fat for energy. And then, after a workout, if you ever, if you got the advanced programs where we teach, more intense workout programs, that's when you would want to be using, carbs for fuel. When you start doing very intense workouts, or when you start doing like Jason does, like MMA workouts where he's training for a fight, that's when you would want to switch to the carbs, because you're going to be using glycogen for energy, which is allows you to move a lot quicker, and it's good for things like sprints or just very high intense workouts. So we want to turn you into a hybrid. You don't have to choose one or the other. You're going to be able to run on both. when you're sipping on let's say you're sipping like I am right now on the bulletproof coffee, where this is pretty much pure fat. Right now, I'm going to enter a state of ketosis where I'm using fat for energy and fat for fuel, and I'm not going to be using, sugars because I'm not exercising. I'm just sitting here talking, so I don't really need any simple sugars right now to function.
Hey, real quick, one more thing before you go. I want to make sure you know that there is no correlation between how hard you work and how much fat you melt or how much muscle you build. Alright? There's enough science, enough data out there that there's absolutely no correlation between hard work and results. Alright? There's a difference between movement and achievement. Right? If you want to learn my best tips, what I call the 5% hacks that allow you to get maximum results, maximum fat loss, maximum lean muscle gain, I want you to go to the link that's on the bottom of this page, or you can click on the link in the description. Alright, you're going to get a complete system for melting fat in an intelligent and streamlined system. I'll see you there.